Hey, welcome back, Craps Crusaders. I've got a good video for you today. This is a strategy that Crappy the Craftsman would approve of, I think. And the reason I say that is you don't start off by betting a huge amount of money. You allow yourself to build up your bankroll before you start risking more money out there. It collects the green chips. Crappy loves to collect the green chips. I know that for sure from watching his videos. So after just 2 hits, you're in the clear as far as the current shooter is concerned. And from there, the sky's the limit. But you're always collecting a little, even as you press it up. So I think you'll like this strategy. I'm going to show you the overview next, and then we'll go into a live roll. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Really helps the channel. Okay, so let me give you the general overview of how the strategy works. Crappy would really like this strategy because you collect a lot of green chips. He loves to collect green chips. So we're going to wait for a point to be established. Let's say it's a 9. And we're going to start with $60 at risk, which just means a $30 6 and a $30 8. I bet you've never seen a strategy that plays that way. Anyways, a $30 6 and a $30 8. Here's what we're looking to have happen. We're looking to avoid big red, obviously. We need that first hit with 6 and 8. So should we get that first hit, it's going to pay 35. I'm going to pay it all in red to make this easier. Okay, so it's going to pay 35. And then here's what we're going to do. First hit, 6 and 8 comes down. From our winnings, what we're going to do is we're going to pick the 5 or the 9 and place $15. Then we're going to go $18 each on the 6 and 8. So I guess let me make a little change. Normally I just take some ones from my bankroll, but let me take some change, make some change. Okay, 15 and 10 is 25. So there we go. So we've got an $18 6 and an $18 8. Rest goes in the rack. So that was the first hit. Second hit, no matter which number we hit, 5, 6, or 8 is going to pay 21. What we're going to do with that is just stick it in our rack. And here's why. So from this point, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 65 bucks. So we've got $65 in our rack. That's $5 more than our $60 we risked initially. By the way, we still have those 3 numbers working for us. All right, so that second hit we collect. Now we're going to go 2 hits where we press, and here's the way we're going to do it. Again, next hit, no matter what number, it's going to pay $21. The good news is we're still going to get to collect some money on this. We're going to use 2 units to take our 5 up to a $25 level. So we got to put 11 in our rack. Next hit, we're going to take either the 6 or the 8 back up to 30. We prefer to hit the 5, but let's just say we hit an 8. So that's going to pay 21. And then we're going to pick one. Let's go for the 8. We'll try for a repeater. And what we're going to do using our winnings is go back up to 30. So notice we're still getting to rack $9. Guess we clean that up. Okay, so we've pressed 2 times now. Next hit, we're just going to collect. Let's say we hit a 5. It'd pay 35. We go to our rack. Now we're ready for 2 presses again. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the 6 up to 30, the first chance we get. And we're going to get a $25 9, the first chance we get. So if both of those things happened, by the way, we put a little money in our rack while we did that. But if both of those things happened, we'd end up with a $30 6 and 8, a $25 5 and 9. As far as the base level of this strategy, what we're going to do from here on out is collect $35 on any of those every single time, hopefully for a long, long time. Obviously, you could press those up if you wanted to still, but when I play this strategy out, if I get to this point, we're just going to take the 35 every time. You know, we're looking for 1 or 2 shooters to have a nice long roll and get to where we're just pulling in that 35 every time. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll this out live. Got 620 bucks 500 in green, 100 in red, and another 20 in white to hopefully speed things up. Let's get a point set. Boxcars, 12 on the come out roll. There's a 6, 516. The point is 6. No matter what, we're going to start with a $30 6 and 8. The point has no bearing on this strategy. That's a 9, a 5, 4, 9. Back to back, 5 fours. Okay, there's a 6. That is the point. That $30 6 is going to pay 35. I'm going to pay this first one in red. There's the 35. And then what we're going to do is take our 6 and 8 down, remember. We're going to pick the 5 or the 9, put our 15 on there. And then we're going to do $18 6 and 8. So we toss 2 green ones in there. Crappy likes it when we toss green ones into the rack. That does mean we're going to need to pull $6 out of our bankroll to get these 6 and 8s up to 18. Okay, the new point's 8. Next hit, we're simply going to collect. The reason we want to do that is we'll have our initial money back then from our risk. That's a 10, 6, 4, 10. There's a 6. So that $18 6 is going to pay 21. We're just going to put that in our rack. Okay, now the next 2 hits, we're looking to build the 5 to 25. The hit after that, we're going to build the 6 or the 8 up to 30. Okay, there's a 5. We'll take it. 15 pays 21. There's the 21. So notice we only need 2 units to get that 5 up to 25. So we do get a rack 11. Here we go. There's an 8. That's the point. $18 8 is going to pay 21. There's the 21. And let's go ahead and take that 8 up to 30. So that's the 30. So this time we're also racking. We're racking $9. All right, that's 2 times we've pressed. We never go more than 2 presses without collecting. Next time we just collect. 10 is going to be the new point. 3, craps 3. That's a yo 11. There's a 10, so we're going to need a new point again. You know, you could call that, you could work that right now. We'll just follow the puck. 5, points 5. 3, craps 3. 12, boxcars. Okay, there's an 8, so we're just going to collect. We've got a $30 8, pays 35. Okay, so now next 2 times, we're going to want to build the 6 to 30, and then we're going to want a $25 9. After that, we're just going to collect every time. There's a 5, that's the point. That 25 is going to pay 35. So there's the 35. So we want this 8. Oh, we already got the 8 to 30. We want the 6 up to 30. So let's take the 6 down for starters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rack a green one. Clean that up. Okay, let's get a new point. 7 on the come out roll. Good timing. 3, craps 3. Back to back 3s. And another 7. Okay, there's a 5. The new point's 5. So next hit, we're going to place a $25 9 with most of our winnings on that roll. And then we're just in collect mode. Okay, there's a 5. That's the point. So 25 on the 5 pays 35. I know Crappy likes to rack those greens, but this time 25 that goes on the 9, we rack 10 bucks. We're done out here. We're just gonna collect $35 every hit now. You could be more aggressive, or if you're up, you could start doing other things. We'll just stay at the base level. Okay, so the new point is 9. We're just looking to throw inside numbers. 3 is not an inside number. 8 is though. Okay, it's a 5, 3, 8, so it's gonna pay 35. Stick it in the rack. There's a 6, pays another 35. So this is the point you're looking to get to. You don't have to get this far to make money, but to start making real money, you need to get this far at least a few times. There's another 8, which means another 35. 5, 3, 8 again. And a 5. All these are just going to keep paying us 35 bucks. Another 8. 35. And there's the 7 out. Very good roller. Very good shooter. Nice roll. Made some good money. Always keep in mind, you've had a big roll. Is it going to get better than this? Maybe, maybe not. You could give it back. Pay attention. You've got your you've got your racks over here. You've got your bankroll. Take a minute, assess where you are. What do you want to do? Do you want to quit? Do you want to up the ante? Do you want to pull back some? Keep that in mind. Okay, 7 out on the come out roll. There's a 6. $30 each on the 6 and 8. 10, 6, 4, 10. There's an 8. It's going to pay 35. Okay, after hit 1, 6 and 8 comes down. Let's go with the $15 5. Going to rack all those green and take red. And then our $18 6. Come on. 6 and 8s. All right, we're looking for one more hit to not lose any money. We don't get it. 7 out. So lost a little money that time. Here we go. 7 on the come out roll. Starting to see a few 7s now. There's a 5. 4, 1, 5. Here we go. 3 craps 3. Oops. That's a 10. 6, 4, 10. Okay, 5's the point, so let's try that again. 7 on the come out roll. That point saved us. New point is 8. Followed by 9, 6, 3, 9. There's a 5. Back-to-back 5s, 3, 2. And a 9. We're just jumping back and forth over that 6 and 8 right now. Yo, 11. Okay, there's a 6. It's going to pay 35. Take the 6 and 8 down, rack some green, take some red. We'll go with the $15 5. And we're going to have to reach into our pile of whites from our bankroll again. Okay, here we go. The box cars. Look at that, there's another 7 out. So we had the big roll. We're going to go ahead and play through this. But keep in mind, you have the big one. What do you want to do after that? 2, craps 2 on the come out. Here's an 8, 6, 2, 8. Points 8, $30 each. Here we go. Okay, hit the 8, which is the point. It's going to pay 35. Butterfingers. There's a 35. Take some green home. Okay, let's get a new point set. There's a 6. New point is 6. Let's get a hit here. We do. Okay, we've got our 3 numbers. We got our first hit with the 3 numbers out there, pays 21. And we simply rack it. The next 2 times we build the 5. Oh, by the way, sorry about that. Next 2 hits we build the 5 and then build the 6 or the 8. All right, 7 out. Yo 11 on the come out roll. 6, hard 6. Point is 6. There's our 30 each. I'm getting sloppy. Okay, we hit the 6 right off the bat. That's the point. Pays 35. Take some green home. All right, here we go. The new point's going to be 9. We're looking to hit a 5, 6, or 8 and collect once. Yo 11. Look at that, 7 out. It's going to be interesting to see how much one good roll can affect this entire session with all of our other crappy rolls. No offense to Crappy the Craps Man on that. Okay, 7 on the come out roll. 6, 4, 10. Points 10. You know the drill on the 6 and 8 to start. 10, point hit. Try again. There's a 6. Okay, hit the 6. It's going to pay 35. And I'm going to need some change. I need a little more change. Oops, okay. Okay, let's get a new point. There's a 6. Next hit's just going to be a collect. If we can ever get there, which we can just not. Look at that, 7 out. Alrighty, here we go. Yo 11 on the come out roll. It's definitely been a feast or famine. There's a craps 3. There's been one feast, one big feast, and a lot of famines. Okay, 8's the point. 30 each. There's a 6. It's going to pay 35. I'm going to pay it in red. There's a 35. Rack some green. Get some more change. Okay, here we go. There's a 5. We gotta collect 21 bucks. 21 is going right to our rack. Feel like it's been a while. There's a 9. Nothing going on there. And a 7 out. Here we go. 4 on the come out. Hit the point right away. 7 on the come out roll. There's a hard 8. Point is 8. $30 each are out there. 9, 6, 3, 9. Yo, 11. Look at that, 7 out. It's gonna cost us 60 bucks. There's the 60. 10, 6, 4, 10. Okay, we hit the 8. It's gonna pay 35. I have to pay it in red. There's the 35. More change needed. Here we go. 7 out. All right, so we got one more left. Let's get a new point set. 3, craps 3. Followed by a 2, snake eyes. Hard 10. Points 10. Here we go. All right, roll to 6. It's going to pay 35. There's a 35. Here we go. 11, no 11. 10's the point. The new point's going to be 8. That was a 5, 3. Uh-oh, we got to drop dice. Give him an extra shake. Come on. Yo, 11. And I don't know, 3, got hung up. Okay, there's an 8, that's the point. All right, we got to pay ourselves 21 bucks. 21 goes to the rack. Next 2 hits, build the 5, then we're going to build the 6 or the 8. The new point is 8. There's a 5, it's going to pay 21. There's a 21. We're going to use 2 units of it to take that 5 to 25. We're going to get a rack, 11 more dollars. Okay, we hit a 5. It's going to pay 35. We're going to get something going again on this last shooter. So we're going to take either our 6 or our 8 up to 30. So I need 1 from there. Get a rack of green. Okay, we're at the point now where we collect 1. 3, craps 3. That's a yo 11. Doesn't happen, 7 out. Made a little money on that shooter. Very interesting. Definitely not a lot of meat. Like that last one was a medium type roll. We had either nothing going on or like we had one really nice roll. So let's see what that means. Let me count it up. Okay, so here's what we ended up with. If you watch that whole video, it's really interesting. I mean, you saw all those 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 832. Started with 620. If my calculations are correct, that's $212 profit. And just a lot of awful rolls. So that one roll really helped us. You know, pretty hard to lose. Anything can lose. But we tried our best to lose money, but we're unsuccessful. Anyways, hope that's a strategy you might take some things from, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Do it.